And it says we are live, Miss Deb. Hello, hello. Let me do this for now so we can all see you. Hello, everybody. I know Tammy was in here earlier. I hope she's feeling better. She could not stay. And hi, Terry. How are you? Hi, Jessica. How are you? Um, So, so Terry, hi Judy, how are you? I was watching Terry's video where she was foiling her machine, and I was getting a kick of it out of it because it was on the background while I was working, and she was singing on the video. You could hear her singing with the music that she had on. It was so cute. Oh, let's see. Hi, Katie. Did I say hi to you, Judy? Sorry if I missed you. So, we are continuing to work on my wonderful build a quilt. Hi, Melissa. How are you? Hey, Mona. Deb is with me, and she will be fielding the comments for me. I'm going to continue to work on my free motion quilting, and I'll try to make that screen bigger. I didn't get a very good view, but we started out several weeks ago. It seems like a long time now, using this block toolbook kit. Let me see if I can get it in frame. Go this way, using the block toolbook um, kit book. And with the exception of the barks from the tree trunks, that everything else, all the other blocks patterns were used from that book with various different sizes. Hi, Rhonda, how are you? So I'm just going to work on that. I really would like to get this done by next week. That's fine. You can go ahead and lurk. I had my husband had chicken sandwiches because I got off work late and had to cook him something, and then rushed in here to try to get a good camera set up. So, Deb, what's going on with you?
Lisa's the queen of lurking, so she understands it all.
I lurk. I am a consummate lurker. So I am going to switch the camera this way, switch me out of the big screen. Oh, well, let me look at yours. So I'm going to switch you over here.
I haven't ironed it yet,
Oh, look how pretty.
but I have all of block 2 done.
That is,
Yay!
that is
Yay,
so
yay,
pretty.
yay!
I didn't get a chance to watch you and Mona all the way. I have to go back and watch it tomorrow morning. Um,
We were having fun.
from
And
what I
then,
saw,
of course, Judy had to show us up. She was working on the sashing.
I heard that. I was able to stay on for the first 30 minutes. And I'm just going to move this out the side because I have my quilt tucked underneath my computer. Um, I watched the first 30 minutes and I got really, really upset because I was asked to sit on a meeting, and then I had several other meetings.
Miss Joe is here.
Hi, Joe. And I don't know how loud this is going to get. If it's too distracting, just let me know. There's nothing I can do about it except stop someone.
She says she's still working on the sashing. Well, I haven't started it. I think I got it cut out, but that's all.
Is that too loud, Doug?
No. It's a very cute quilt.
Yes, and I'm not being awfully particular on my quilting on this. I'm trying to do it as a child would do it, just kind of not really straight lines, just a drawing. So it's more folksy than anything else. Yeah.
I tell you, my arms would be tired if I was you.
I'm sorry.
I said my arms would be tired if I was you.
That's the only thing, that and my mouth, that's the only thing that gets a lot of exercise.
I got scared to death today when them guys were working on the soffit,
Mm-hmm.
and he was right in my window. Luckily, I had the curtains drawn, but all I could see was his silhouette right against my curtain.
Mona's eating Coke. Uh, she's eating Coke cookies. Oh, are they good? I saw the ad for it.
I haven't even seen him. I don't know what else I can talk about.
Um. So let's see. So when are you doing your live? They fizzle and pop in your mouth, and then there's chocolate on top of it with the cream. That is.
Terry thought that you said coquitos.
Coquitos.
Got excited. Tell them about the guy in your window. I just did tell them about it. Scared the pee out of me.
Oh.
They've been up on the roof over here on this side for the last two times they were here. And then all of a sudden, boom, there he was. And they're the nicest guys, too.
Were you on the live when it happened?
Yeah.
Did you swear? Because I would have swear.
No.
I would have sworn.
I always think before I talk when I'm on live.
Yeah, there are situations where I don't think before I talk. My husband's words come out of my mouth.
Well, I worked with the public for going on 37 years, so I knew that I had to think my way through everything. The Grace Company is coming out with a mini frame in December. It's a delicious drink with coconut water, the coquito.
Oh, okay.
Just think if you opened the curtain and knocked, you might have scared him too. Yes, and I'm on the second level of the house. So he was up on a ladder. But I wasn't paying attention to nothing that they were doing.
That would have been funny.
Well, I didn't want to even fall and break his neck either.
Oh no.
Jamie's here. Gladys is here.
Mona, you want to come up and keep our sis company?
It's a Puerto Rican eggnog, good to warm you up in the winter.
I didn't think Puerto Rico got cold enough to need a warm. So I trim my jump stitch. I try to trim my jump stitches as I go.
I do too, because otherwise I won't find them all.
Yeah, and then when you're lying there and it's like, oh, what is this?
I can't believe we got only one more week of this left.
I know, but it feels like I've been working on this forever.
It does seem like it's been forever.
And I think this is the slowest quilt that I have ever worked on.
The smallest?
Longest, or it's the quilt that has taken me the most time. You know, normally I try to get the quilt done in a week.
Terry said she caught a landscaper peeing below her window behind a bush. She went over and slammed the window shut and stared at him.
That's so funny.
Well, my guy, he was on a ladder, so I didn't want him to fall. And I think he was the youngest kid out there. Kid. I say kid, he was probably 30 or 40 years old.
That's a kid. When your child is that age, then that's a kid. I don't know if I mentioned that I am not using the same thread color on the back.
She says, where's the link?
Oh, let me get my. I will post it for you, and you can come up and talk.
She says, gotta go? Go pee by the curb, not on someone's home. Oh, that was good that you just stood there and stared at him.
But you know what? If you have little boys, I know all your little boys have found them a corner in your backyard when they have to go. They didn't come running inside from playing.
They peed on the tree.
Yeah, they stand out there and mark their territory.
Mona says, don't pee on the curb.
Oh, let Mona
She had to find her mouse.
Have to find the mouse. Mona!
Terry doesn't have sons. She don't think I would ever let my sons pee outside. Well,
I used to let mine all the time.
It's not so much you let them, it's they do it and then you notice. Judy says, hope the bush didn't die. says the curb's a better choice if you have no control.
I gotta turn on a light I can't see.
Well, that's too funny.
Oh, I'm right here, Henny boy.
Oh, that is too funny. So Andrea is almost, I don't think she's on here. But Andrea has almost completed hers, and she is supposed to be sending me completed pictures or pictures of the completed quilt, and I'll put that together so you can all see it. I'll make a little video of it so you can see it next week, since next week is going to be the end of this.
Jessica
And
should be getting close too.
yes, because and Jessica has such pretty vlogs. She has such a pretty video. I should do a Terry. I should just put some music on and just start. We should all start singing.
I like the music.
Yeah, and I was saying it was funny because she was over there just singing and singing.
In the rain.
She probably forgot she was live.
I don't know. She could be like me and not know when to stop talking.
Well, you're never gonna live that down, Deb, for calling her.
I guess not.
She speaketh the truth. she spoke the truth. I'm gonna get mad if somebody's telling me the truth.
It's not all the time that she's like that, though.
I was kind of wired. It was like I was taking something special. We're taking something special.
Had an extra strong cup of coffee.
Yeah, you did tell me that you couldn't shut up. Hi, Janice. How are you? Hey, Gladys. How are you? If I miss somebody, I am so sorry. I really have to get this done because I really want to get those quilts started for Liana.
Well, that went off the deep end, but I don't care. But let me check.
Oh, and my Mona, my pattern for my apron came in. That simplicity one that you sent me, or that you sent me the link for, or you shared the link or whatever.
Oh, did you buy it?
I did. I'm gonna make it too.
The one I
Not on
made.
camera.
The one I made that is like a smock.
No, it is the. It was. I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make. Let's see if I can get it in the thing. I'm gonna make this one here.
Oh, okay. I don't think that's the same pattern I have.
I'm gonna make that one there that crosses in the back.
Yeah,
I'm gonna attempt to.
I don't think I have that one.
Well, that's the pattern that you sent me, or that you sent the link for. It was S9312.
Oh, let me look. I don't think that's it. But
Honestly, I thought it started with an 8. I thought it was just 4 numbers and it started with an 8.
Well, I don't know where I got that link from. I don't know.
I don't even know where the pattern is now, but oh yeah, this is McCall's. I might have put it away. I just did one today with no pattern. Wherever it is.
And she just whipped it out like it was nothing.
It's super easy. But I lost the pattern. Oh, I forgot. I made this the other day. It's to take your scissors, your hot iron, or whatever. That's made out of a dish mat. Woo-hoo-hoo. Dishy mat. I don't know where that pattern is. I must have actually put it away.
Well, I want to make one, so.
The one I made on this last video, that's a free pattern.
Yeah, you sent the link for that too, or you posted it in Discord.
Oh, okay.
But I swear this is the one from Amazon. You sent me this Amazon link.
Yeah, but there was like a couple of. Oh, I bet you it's in that pile of stuff. Get out of the way, Henry. Because I cut out a different apron. Oop, there went something a flying. Maybe if I put stuff away, I wouldn't have any trouble finding it. Well, where would you go? If I was a pattern, where would Monica stick me?
No, underneath your material, underneath your
Here it
fabric.
is. It was Simplicity 9143.
Huh?
But Simplicities is 9143.
Well, where did this S9312 come from?
No, but I'm looking right at what she sent you.
Oh, it might be back here in this mess too.
9143. And it's a shorter apron with 2 pockets on it.
Yeah, the one I made, which I got to figure out how to edit, is this one. And it goes over your head, and it has 2 layers. It's got a lining. But
Yeah, the other one is McCall's, and it's
yeah, I have that one here.
5284.
5284, yeah. But I lost the other pattern. I don't know where it is. I'm sure it's here because I was putting stuff away. So
I'm sure because you took a picture of it.
oh, it could be in this stack of stuff that's ready to fall too. Well, it's around here somewhere. But today I cut one out. I just took a piece of fabric. I held it up to me, like up to my chest, like I said, oh, that's a good height. And then I went down to where I wanted it above the knees. And I cut it off, and then I just made 2 cuts down the sides. And I'll be making that one.
I did that with my watermelon one. I just cut it out, and it looks like I did a pillowcase with some arms.
Well, I angled the sides. I kind of did it. There's a pattern. I think Missouri Quilt Company has a video. I kind of did it like the tea towel one, but a tea towel ain't big enough. So I kind of just went about what my measurements without measuring myself and just kind of said, oh, this looks about right. But I haven't finished it yet.
So, Jessica, are you about done with your quilt?
Oh,
All right, well, this one is way off. Way.
I know this has got to be exciting just watching me go.
I like listening to you go, "Urgh."
Yeah.
On the sewing machine?
When you were moving that, you were, "Urgh."
It is so heavy, and it just, you have to keep, when you free motion quilt, you have to keep everything loose, because if not, you'll snag your fabric. And I sewed this morning. I was working on it this morning, and after a while, your whole upper body just gets sore.
Yeah.
That's why I said my arms would be hurting.
Oh, Jessica, you're behind. I'm still working on the last. They're such pretty blocks. You've done a great job.
Now, I did use the book to make some blocks, but I didn't make a project. I just made some blocks to mail.
I say I really like Jessica's, and I like watching her videos on it.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Jessica?
So on the bluff.
Sewing on the Bluff.
On the bluff. Not on the cliff, on the bluff.
I don't know if I've watched her. I'm going to have to check her out.
She put out some videos of her making blocks. Hey, girls! Girls!
Oh, you got a cat fight underneath your legs.
Well, Honey was in here with me between my feet, and then Sassy. And she wanted between my feet.
Oh, they're fighting over you.
Well, when I yelled at him, Sass took off, and Honey went racing after her.
Well, that's the wrong person.
Stop it.
Terry's uploading the corrected video, Lisa. Don't feel you have to watch it again. I just can't let it go. OCD. Jessica says, I won't show my face. That's why they are done that way.
You know what, Jessica?
I'm
After a
in the
while, you just don't. You just don't care. You just don't care.
Yeah, after a while, you get over that.
It's like here I am. Here I am.
Sassy is a pug too. She's 14. But Sassy is a black pug and Honey is the fawn colored pug. Honey's only a year old, but she's way bigger than Sassy is. I am
I've never checked her out before. I'm going to subscribe to her now and put some videos in my...
Woo woo! Jessica, you got another one!
Ooh, I'll watch the ones with Lisa. Let me put that in my catch-up list.
Oh, I'm sorry, Terry.
Well, Terry, Sassy has lost a bunch of weight because she got really sick
Oh, no.
last winter. And we've even upped her feeding and everything, and she is just not gaining weight. You can tell from the middle of her back is skin and bones.
Yeah, that's the way Henry is.
That's where she lost all the weight at. Terry says she don't get up early for anyone. That's when the vet can see him.
Jeez. Connect to comment. I don't want to connect. I'll comment over there. All right.
Hi, honey. Did you get the best of her?
All right. There's Lisa. There's the chat. Let me pop this out.
Yes, Sassy is very confused. She'll be standing in the middle of the room and just stand there for like an hour because she don't know where to go or what to do.
Oh,
Henry does that sometimes.
Sassy does it every single day. 2 or 3 times a day.
Poor thing.
At least she's not having seizures. I had one that did seizures, and that was no fun.
No, those seizures can be mean. They really do a number on them.
Yeah, I understand the straight jacket, Terry. Honey is my number 6 pug that I've had.
What is that noise? It sounds like somebody laughing in the background.
It's not me. I'm not laughing. I'm laughing on the inside.
Terry says she had a dog with seizures. Oh my God, for years. My beautiful Lexi had them.
Yep, well, they get barbiturates.
Kelly would always, as soon as he would start having, it was my first pug too. As soon as he started having a seizure, Kelly would grab a hold of him and lay with him in our bed until he got passed.
Hoo-hoo-wee-ho. I gotta go to Uncle's tonight. Yippee skippy you.
I just hope I can sleep tonight.
Boy, if oil change has gone up, I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yes, Sassy loses every day. She loses and has one of those. She doesn't do the peeing. She does the other.
So Terry, she should lose her bodily functions.
You know, my Great Dane, when she got sick, because Great Danes don't live a long time, and when she started getting sick, she had some stomach problems the last couple of months of her life. And I mean, one day she had like explosive diarrhea.
Aww.
And she was standing next to a wall. Now, the dog was 180 pounds. So, and she was taller than me when she stood on her hind legs. So, can you imagine what explosive diarrhea was like on that dog?
I was ironing with it unplugged. Well, that doesn't work.
Yeah, Deb has really been having a time with her low blood sugar.
And I went down today. Well, Judy was there. Was having it.
On the line.
I went clear down to 54. And I was down there for a long time. Nope. Potassium is normal. I just had all my blood work done last Thursday.
Maybe you're not a diabetic anymore.
Oh, I am. I go high.
You go high.
I go high. But I have a lot of lows since I've been on insulin. I only had highs before I went on insulin.
Well, my husband takes meds. He takes his pills for his blood sugar. And the only thing we have to remember is that he needs to eat, on schedule.
Yeah, small meals all day.
Yeah, and that's why sometimes the nighttime lives are hard, because I want to make sure that he's fed on time at the same time every day or near to the same time.
That's what I have to do because
Mm-hmm.
I eat breakfast so early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And then usually when I have Lowe's, it's later in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I've been eating like at 12:30 for lunch,
Mm-hmm.
but I guess it's not soon enough.
Well, you could always have a snack in between breakfast and lunch.
Yeah, Judy's been after me for that.
I always gave my grandpa a snack. Nothing big, just a little cup of fruit, sometimes pudding or crackers, whatever he wanted.
Well, today I had 2 juices. I had Triscuits 2 different times, and it still would not get up off of 54.
Oh my gosh, over a dozen Danes. Whew. That's like a
Can
horse
you
ranch.
imagine having that many puppies?
Who had a dozen names?
That's like having a horse ranch. Those puppies are big. Dane puppies are big.
One of Terry's friends,
Oh,
they raise Danes.
I don't think I would. I can't say I would never, but the chances of me getting another Dane because of their life expectancy. I
yeah, they
mean,
don't
it's
even live to 8, do they?
no. I mean, 8 is long, a
Yeah.
long time for them, and it's just like they're not with you long enough.
Yeah. That's why I've been getting smaller dogs because they last longer, but apparently not that either.
She wanted horses, but she has Danes. She used to raise boxers.
Mm.
I'd like to have a boxer. They look a lot like the pugs.
They do. They do.
I'm just sewing on my cornerstonies.
Hey, Deb, if I send this to you, will you finish it up for me? I need it by next week.
Oh, I don't think it's going to get done.
And write Lisa's name on it while you're at it.
I could do that. Because I can do the L's real good. My mom's first name was Louetta, so I can do the L's real good.
Oh, you know what movie we watched tonight? I hadn't seen. Is Clifford, the Big Red Dog, the movie? Oh my gosh, was that hysterical! You know, the little kids, Clifford. But it wasn't a cartoon, it was the actual movie. It was really good.
Her friend even has a chiropractor that comes to the dogs and a spa day. They usually live till 12 for her.
That's a good long time.
Yeah.
I mean, that's almost double the life expectancy.
Yeah. I got a book on pugs when I first got pugs, and it said that their average age is 13.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all of mine have lived way longer. Pugsley was like 16 when he passed.
Cute name.
Yeah, Pugsley. He was my little surfer dude. He didn't have eyes. He had normal eyes, and he was just so cool.
Did he surf?
No, but I bet he could have.
I'd be afraid to put my dog in the ocean on a surfboard.
Oh, it wouldn't have been on the ocean, I don't think. I won't even go in the ocean.
I'll wade in, but that's it. I can't swim, so I stay close to the shore.
I can't swim either, and I'm from Hawaii.
Well, I can swim, but not enough to save my life. You know, just enough if I fall off the raft, I can swim back and get on.
I don't think I could do that either. I mean,
Zaza's here. She's apologizing for being late and she
Hi,
forgot you
Candace.
were on.
Hi, Katie. Hi, Debbie and Quilt.
Hi, Debbie.
I'm too tired to yell your name, so
hi, Debbie.
I was in my chair eating my
Andrea.
not my crack.
Hi, Andrea.
Cookies.
You're eating your crack.
My Coke cookies. Coca-Cola cookies, I should say.
Andrea's here. She apologized for being late too. She was over on Donna's live and did not realize you were live.
It is okay.
Hi, Katie.
It is okay. I've already discussed it with my sisters, and it's probably best that I don't need to do nighttime lives anymore. Because Deb and I wake up so early in the morning. I'm half
We
asleep.
do. I've been up since 1 o'clock this morning.
I got up at 8 and I'm dragging. And I took a nap. And I'm still dragging.
I even thought about taking a nap today, but I didn't.
I thought you were going
I
to.
have no choice. My body just falls over.
I
Says,
told you to take some drugs.
Yeah,
well, I don't have any good drugs.
I don't either.
Well, I told her to take like some Tylenol PM or something.
Well, I don't have drugs that my body accepts. Let's put it that way.
Well, my body will accept it, but it don't need it. So
No, mine don't.
So it doesn't get it.
I have to watch Donna's tomorrow, her replay. I was on Lynn, as I was setting up for this, I was on Lynn at Saw Squares, and Marlon was actually doing the sale. That's her husband's name, right, Marlon?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, he was actually
Doing any better? Hi, Sharon J.
Hi, Sharon. I guess not.
Well, she's at that quilting thing in Texas.
Oh. Well, I hope she don't get a relapse. I would hate to have that happen on a vacation.
She posted pictures of her with the Icy Stars girl. I can't think of her name.
Okay. Yeah, what's her name?
I know who you mean.
And Fran Morgan. She took a picture with Fran. Hi, Sharon. Zaza says, Mona, you might get more sewing done with the other Coke cookies. Terry says, Donna got a new do. I think it looks awesome.
Oh, the other day she had a new do. I think it's all wigs. Because she went from like a red hair with highlights to blonde. So I don't think you can get that much done to your hair in just a couple days, but maybe, I don't know. Her hair wasn't that long before. I don't think.
No, her hair was like...
Yeah, I'm thinking it's a wig.
Who?
But either way, it looked nice on her.
Hi, Katie.
Oh, she is blonde and not happy with it. See, she should have tried a wig first. Then, if she didn't like it, she could just take it off.
Maybe that's what I need to do, is just dye my hair blonde or something.
No. You look beautiful just the way you are.
I kind of like the grays. I like looking old and mean.
Katie says that the red one was a wig.
Oh, okay. I didn't get a good look at the blonde because I was on my phone. All right, now I got an extra one of these. Well, that's all right. Extra doesn't hurt. It's when you don't have enough that's annoying.
Katie says she wanted to be a dark gray. Zaza says, Lisa, I love your hair.
I kind of like my hair too. I'm not going to complain about it. Although it is a lot longer now than I used to wear it pre-COVID. Pre-COVID, I used to wear it shoulder length.
Yeah, I whacked off my bangs this morning. They were getting in my face. They're a little crooked, but who cares?
It grows. Hair
I can't
grows.
stand my hair being in my face.
I know, me either. That's why I chop off the bangs all the time. I can let the other things grow.
I like it being in my face. It covers. It covers. It covers Cruella. Yes.
She has awful gray patches. She looks like Cruella or a skunk.
Well, I like that style. Pepe Le Pew.
Katie says she decided she let her hair go gray on its own. Too fussy and expensive otherwise.
It is. And I heard that it takes a long time and patience to grow out your gray if you've colored your hair for a long time. And I don't know because I've never colored my hair. I've just let it go natural.
Oh, there was years I don't even know what my color was. I would just change it.
I know, that's the way I was.
But my daughter, my daughter, I never know what color my daughter's hair is going to be. And my daughter has her normal hair coloring is beautiful. She has browns and reds and golds and everything in her hair. But she'll dye it blue, then red. I don't think she's ever done orange.
I was orange.
I had orange.
Yeah, I was orange.
It was a miscalculation.
Yeah.
Hair color.
Do you remember that stuff called Sun-In?
Oh, yeah. I used to do that as a
Yep,
teenager.
turned my hair orange.
Oh.
Zaza says she can't have a fringe because of her glasses. It irritates her too much. See, I think that's what my problem is with why I can't have it on my face now. I had glasses since I was in 3rd grade until I had the cataract surgery. Lisa Andrea's putting the final touches on her quilt tonight and will get pictures to you tomorrow.
Good, because I'm going to have a video. I'm going to make a short video of yours.
She thought she was going to finish it yesterday, but she needed to finish up another project first.
I have too many projects started.
I would like a place. I need to just find some place for my office stuff because I would really love to have 2 sewing machines set up, one for quilting and then one for piecing. So that way I can, because it's a pain in the butt to have to switch everything to be able to quilt on the machine.
Yeah.
So it kind of ties it up.
I think even if I don't get this cutie set up, I'm going to do the free motion with my old machine.
I'm sticking to straight line. Straight line.
Well, I could do straight line on it too.
Because my free motion stinks.
I can spell my name.
I can't. You know, I'll write in cursive. Maybe I should practice and see if I can actually write my name. Maybe that'll help me.
Well, that's what I did. I wrote my name.
I think once you find your rhythm, you will be fine.
Because I kept trying. And finally, Lisa says, write your name. Well, I could do that.
I told you that is how I learned. Is I just um, I watched a whole bunch of people and I just said I'm going to just try it and figure it out. And I did it by my name because I knew how to write my name in cursive. I mean, it was ugly as all get out the first couple times, but
Oh no,
after
mine was good, even the first time.
no,
Hi,
mine
Linda. Hi, Nancy.
mine was a little.
Now, and go here and here. I'm going to turn off this iron because I'm done. Oh.
I still need to iron my blocks, but
I did one completely so I could see what it looked like, but I still have to put on the rest of my points. And I got an extra thingamajigger.
well, I got all 6 of my blocks done. And the points look pretty good.
Well, mine, some look good, some don't look so good. But I did, what do you call it? Pin in a couple places. Or clip.
I pinned like crazy.
Oh, I'm not pinning like crazy, but I did clip.
I pin like crazy. And my points are looking pretty darn good.
Well, that's good. Give yourself a toot and a horn.
It's all because I pin.
Oh, you can pin all you want. I don't care if mine are sloppy. I'm not pinning.
I saw one that was off, and I was debating whether to redo it.
Because mine turned out the same whether I pin or not pin, so.
Do you think I can find it now? Ah, here it is. And it's weird because it's okay over on this side and this one here, though.
Oh, I like those flowers or whatever you got going on there.
I think I'll just put this one towards the bottom of the quilt. I don't think I'm going to redo it.
That's what I do.
Because all these other ones are really good.
I'm so confused.
It don't take much.
Hi, Glenda. And
rough crowd tonight. Rough crowd. Hi, Charlotte. Hi, Glenda.
You know, you got to pick on the baby of the sisters.
Hi, Charlotte.
Oh.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I got some new layer cakes, so I might do this one, this fancy foot one. I may do it and.
Oh, I wanted to show you something. I got my soda box in Friday, I guess. Whenever. Close your ears, Deb, because I know so is not your favorite. Thank you, Charlotte.
Not my favorite right now, nope.
But let me find my mouse. I got this jelly roll in my box. And let me do it this way so you can see it. Well, look at this. I don't know if you can see it. Look at this pretty. It's Figo. It's Dovetail by Figo. And it's just a whole bunch of low volumes. So I'm going to keep this one. And whenever y'all pick something that has to do,
Small
whenever
strip.
you pick a pattern that uses a
That
jelly
uses a jelly roll for the
roll.
background. We
Yeah.
did that one already.
Y'all will pick another one.
Well, Rowena's quilt's up next.
Well, that's Millie's dresses, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I am
Scissors. Where are my scissors? Oh.
that's why I'm working really hard to uh,
Zaza wants to know if you ordered it, Lisa, or was it a surprise?
it was a surprise. It was in the subscription box. So I get one for November and December. Then in January, you have to re-up for a year. You have to reorder for a year. And there's a theme. This year's theme was you get a pre-cut, a full aura fill, your patterns, and a sticker and a notion for that. And I've been really pleased with all the boxes I've received from them.
That's good.
But now let me tell you, when they take your money, they take it the very first day of the month. I mean, I think they have it set to come out of your bank at midnight.
Judy, I picked out all my fabric for the dresses already.
I haven't, but I found some doilies and stuff I want to use. And some not doilies. Well, there is one doily I want to use, but handkerchiefs. Because I have some really beautiful vintage handkerchiefs.
I bet that will be pretty.
Lisa, Jessica wants to know if you do monthly unboxing videos.
I do not. And there is a reason why I do not do there is a reason why I do not do a lot of unboxing videos. And it is because everybody else does them and I don't think I have anything special to offer.
Yeah, I don't do them. I do what do you call it? When I buy stuff, but not a box.
Yeah, when I buy stuff I do.
Yeah.
I'll show it when like I'm on your lives or my live or something if it's something that I really, really like.
Yeah.
But everybody does such a good job. Like Jamie.
I say Jamie's really good at the unboxings.
Yeah.
Yeah, when she does the sew sampler, it's just really pretty and she talks you through it and probably has a little bit more knowledge than I do because I'd be like, holy crap, what is this? What am I supposed to use this for?
Me. Use it to comb your hair.
Yeah.
Like the Little Mermaid.
Although I do like notions, except that I never use all the notions.
Yeah, I don't like notions.
Because I did the sew sampler box for. Let me switch this around because I'm done sewing. I like notions and. If I can get this going.
Zaza, all those fabrics I picked out were in a box that my mom had.
Yeah, those are pretty. It's going to be beautiful.
And I just hadn't gotten up the nerve to look through my mom's stuff. It's been a long time, and I had to finally go through it, and I'm like, oh, this is great for Millie's dresses.
Yep.
So Jessica, Jessica, I'm over there looking at Jessica's comment and reading Jamie's at the same time. And that is the reason why I stopped my sew sampler because I got it for 2.5 years. And then all the fabric was piling up. I still have fabric because they never give you enough to make a project. It's just a starter, it's a sample of it. And so I have like I don't know what to do with 1/8, you know. So I have pieces and I just kind of stopped the sew sampler, but I really liked the sew yeah box, and I will do the sew yeah box again.
I might do it next year. I don't know.
Well,
Oh,
didn't you buy fabric on Saturday?
yeah.
At Sunday? After you told me you were just going to look,
Yeah.
and I said I was going to buy, and I didn't buy anything.
Well, you have better control than I do. I have no self-control. That's why I can only have donuts in the house about once a month, because I'll eat every one. I'm just always been that way. No self-control. Very spontaneous. Not always good spontaneous either. So.
Well, I think if I had a whole bunch of money, Jamie, that I would get the sew sampler and get a whole bunch of other things, other boxes. But I'm very selective because I want to be able to buy fabric throughout the month, or buy whatever I want throughout the month, and I don't want to spend it on 5 different boxes.
Yeah, see, I just make up my own box.
Glenda, I have only been free motion quilting. I have only been free motion quilting a little over a year. Yeah, Zaza, I can believe that the subscription box, the price is horrendous. And I agree, Sharon.
Okay. Did you see her beautiful quilt she made with the scraps I sent her?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wasn't that beautiful?
That was gorgeous.
Yes. And if you haven't seen it, and if you're a Mona's Discord or you want to join Mona's Discord, she posted it on Mona's Discord page. I really wish that I had I don't have family to speak of, but it would have been nice to have been able to inherit a sewing machine or some fabric or something from an aunt or a grandmother or something. I think that's always
my daughter got my mom's sewing machine.
Why don't
but of course she broke it.
Why don't you do one of those DNA searches? Maybe you have a long lost relative somewhere that sews.
I don't want to. I don't want to. What happens if I find out that they were some kind of serial killer or something?
And you don't go over their Thanksgiving dinner. That's all.
And they might not be here anymore. But yeah, what happens if I find out that I have family members, that I have brothers and sisters or something
that you don't like and you don't want to be around?
Mm-hmm.
You don't visit them. That's all. You never got that information in the mail.
Mona, Nancy wants to know what you're dancing to.
Music in my head. There's always a song going on somewhere.
Glenda wants to know if you practice a lot, Lisa, or if you just start with your quilt.
So I'm a little. So Glenda, when I first started to free motion quilt, it was out of necessity and being a Scrooge. I not want to send my quilts out to a long armer, and I wanted something other than just straight line stitching. So I watched a whole bunch of videos And every video said, practice on a piece of paper, practice the design on a piece of paper, get it in your head, let it be second nature, blah, 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 blah. And then I went ahead and had some scrap fabric, sandwiched it together. It did not come out. It was horrendous. And then I tried to write my name a couple times, and it was horrendous. And I said, so I threw all the paper away. And I said, you know what? I am just going to imagine it in my head and do it on the machine, whatever I want and whatever the quilt wants. The quilt just tells me, meandering is really easy. But if I'm doing small stitching like this, I just do whatever the material wants, the fabric wants to do. And you just if you Glenda, are you interested in free motion quilting? Because if you are, I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Deb, Mona, and Zaza. Just go for it. Just do it. Just practice on it. Just practice on your machine until you get comfortable with it. Start big. Don't get frustrated, and just enjoy the process.
Glenda, if you look on my YouTube page on the community tab, I have a lady on there that teaches us the free motion quilting. I just did a shout out for her not long ago.
Wasn't it Lisa that teaches it? The awkward quilter.
No, it was
another one.
Yeah.
Angela,
right there.
Is it Angela Walters?
No.
There are a lot of good teachers.
I'll have to go look.
There are a lot of good teachers, but to me, it's like when you first start learning how to quilt, you find somebody that you can learn from. Quilt Nerd. Chloe said it was Quilt Nerd.
Yes, Quilt Nerd.
Okay,
she is really patient, and she goes over it and goes over it. Yeah, Quilt Nerd.
Janice, my machine does have a bigger throat space, but I actually learned how to free motion quilt on my Singer. On
Quilting Nerd.
On my Singer. And you just do it. Just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah, just do it, and just know that the first couple times it's going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly, but that's part of the learning process. It's like your first quilt. Not all of us can make a beautiful, perfect first quilt or second quilt or 10th quilt. But I love the free motion process. It's really, really, really relaxing, and I can get lost in it. I can sit here for a couple of hours and just free motion quilt. And just get lost.
I can't. It hurts me. Hurts me bad.
Yeah, it hurts my arms. It hurts my back.
Just suck it up, Buttercup.
You forget, I don't take any pain medication.
Yes, Joe. It's just really relaxing.
You take pain medicine and get on the sewing machine.
But I will say it's not for everybody. It's like anything else that either you love it or you hate it. There's some processing, some parts of quilting or silk piecing that I do not like. I do not like sewing strips. I do not like strip sewing. Those 2.5 strips. That's why I've never made a what do you call it, quilt? A Bargello. I've never made a Bargello because I just don't enjoy.
I have no desire to make one of those. Yeah, Glenda, it's Quilting Nerd. I just went and looked her up.
Nancy said if you can put the link in for her.
Oh, yeah. I got it right here.
And you do have to wrestle the quilt. That is one thing you do. It does get heavy. And Deb has already said that I've grunted and moaned and didn't realize it every time I have to shift it. But
oh, I unplugged my iron, so I'm not ironing these. That's it.
I don't
My
think
blocks are done.
I know I showed
Okay,
it.
there you go. There she is.
There's who?
The quilting nerd.
Oh, okay. I thought somebody came to visit.
No. Nancy wanted the link for it.
All right, shall I take a peek? Not bad.
I didn't get very much done, but I didn't get very much done. I'll show you what I have so far. I'm on. To me, it's what I call the.
Oh, that's because it's upside down. All right, everybody, what's wrong with this
Oh,
picture?
look how pretty!
I can laugh at you because I had half of mine wrong, and I kept looking at it, going, "This just doesn't look right." I don't know it.
This
was
is how it's supposed to look.
That was the music. That's really pretty. But the other one was the music in your head. You must have been like, what were you listening to?
I don't know. I just sing in my head. Different songs. Sometimes it'll be the national anthem, especially at noon. Sometimes it's Hickory Dickory Dock. You just never know what's going on around here.
It kind of looks like a perverted churn dash, doesn't it?
It looks sort of like a ribbon churn dash.
Yeah, that cookie had too many Coca-Cola cookies. Yeah, I have this one done. It's ironed. This is my wall.
I can't hold on.
Oh wait, Deb's big. Never mind. I don't need to sew this one. I need a seam rip. Hey, where's Lisa? She kicked her own self out.
I removed myself so I could wait. You don't confuse me.
This was the hard one.
Yeah, do the
all the half square triangles.
Mona's had too much sugar.
Oh, let me make sure I'm. Hey, this isn't the one I'm supposed to be taking apart. Darn it!
I thought you were going to show the one.
Yeah, I was, but I think I started taking it apart. But yeah, this is the one that's finished. The points on one of these is off a little bit, but I'm happy with it, so it's staying.
That's really pretty. I like the colors in that one.
Yep. So I hope it wasn't that one I was taking apart, because I had the seam ripper out, and I remember taking a stitch.
Hi, Chloe. I haven't seen you for a while, Chloe.
Okay, y'all. So since this is the builder block, I'm going to show you my quilt one more time. Hopefully, by the time we meet here again next week for the final one that I am going to show Andrea's on, I'll have a video. This will be complete. It will be history. It will be hanging. It will be prepped and ready for the grandchildren to do their prints. So let me see if I can do this.
You can do it.
I don't know.
Remember, that quilt is as tall as she is.
Okay. So that is, it's so big, you can't even see it. You can't even see it. I needed my other camera.
Well, get up on your bed.
I can't see the screen. I can't see the screen. But that's
back up. It's beautiful.
I got the house and the house quilted.
Oh, you got rid of the little hearts and made a big one.
No, I've got the hearts.
She got the little hearts. She just moved them up further.
Oh, okay.
So the hearts are there.
Well, you better clean the chimney on that house with that big puff of smoke.
It's nothing but love coming out. Nothing but love. And let me make myself smaller. And sometimes you sit here and I've only been quilting for a short time. And when I say short time, I mean like 3 years. I lost my glove. Who knows where my gloves are? I've only been quilting for about 3 years. And sometimes you just get amazed what you can create out of a medium you never thought you'd have any interest in.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love it. I can sit here and sew all day.
Beautiful.
Thank you all. But hopefully I will have it done and I will have a better video so you can see the full thing.
Yeah, you might want to put it up on the design wall so we can see it without you getting crushed by it.
Yeah, and then I also have
hold it up.
I have my other camera, the one with the zoom, that's facing my sewing machine today, so I couldn't even zoom out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on my the camera that does not zoom. It's not my laptop.
Lisa, the woman who was swallowed by a quilt.
Pretty much. And this was my small project.
Yeah, that was her small one. She usually does bigger ones.
This is my small project. Can you imagine actually the quilt that we have to do for Leanna is going to be smaller than this?
Yeah.
So I'm going to be like, woohoo, big old blocks. Sew it.
You'll be going, I can do this one.
What quilt are you making?
I am just going to do, I don't know. I have, I'm going to make 12-inch blocks.
Yeah, I sent her a bunch of 12.5-inch blocks and then a bunch of random blocks.
Maybe I should do maybe I should just wrap myself in the quilt and see if I would get lost in it. I'm almost the size of the quilt.
That's what I said earlier. It's as big as you are. Katie says she flunked small projects. Last one turned into 2 quilts because I made so many blocks.
Yeah, mine is what I'm going to make from day to day. It just...
Glenda, if you start free motion quilting, I don't know if you are on Mona's Discord, but I would love to see one of the first projects that you start working on, and then as you graduate, some of your finished things, because
well, you guys could sew together in there.
Yeah, I would just love to see it. I like to see what people are creating. I especially like watching. I do like watching free motion quilting, but there's some things, designs I don't like, so I don't do it very often. It's not what the fabric wants. If the fabric doesn't want it, I don't do it.
Ooh.
But it is after 9, and I had told Deb it's 1 hour, just 1 hour. Going to do this 1 hour.
Yes, she doesn't do nighttime lives,
I meant it as after all this. I'm not.
Yeah.
It's different with you guys. I am not having my own lives at night. That's what I should have said. I'm not having my own lives at night.
Why, we'd be on there with you. You'll never be alone, Deb.
Never. Well, in the daytime you might be alone, but you'll never be alone.
Yeah. I'll say I've been in Discord sewing by myself, so that's okay.
Well,
Well, Lisa goes in there and listens to music and sews by herself.
I do. I was
saying hi, and she's just over there, in her zone, free motioning. Hello.
Yes. Glenda, I have full faith in you that you will. And actually, join Mona's live, and we can always get together and help you. Deb can teach you how to make your name.
Yeah.
Deb can teach you.
Doing your name. I mean,
can
I
teach
was
you nothing.
struggling until she told me to do my name. And I did my name, and I'm like, oh my God, that's my signature. That's it.
Yeah.
And I could read it.
Sharon, so I'll tell you a little secret. For all my charity quilts, when I quilt them, I either do a meander, I do flower meanders, or I do, some type of big meander. When I do a small project like this, I do not plan. I put it into the sewing machine, look at it, and say, what do you want? Sometimes I'm wrong, and we talked about this on Sunday. Sometimes the fabric, I did not listen to the fabric properly and did my own thing, and I had to unpick for 3 days.
I'm trying to rub Mona's shoulders.
I was wondering what you were doing.
She looks like she was trying to loosen up.
Doing Lisa in Discord with the music on with her quilt. But my body doesn't move. It's kind of like
Music will help you free motion quilt because it relaxes you.
Hey, Nancy, when you go in there, just put the @ and everyone, and whoever's around will get notified that you're in there.
Mm-hmm. And some of us, and we get
That's what Mona does all the time for us.
Yeah. But if you're in there now, Monday through Fridays I work. So I generally pop in on a Friday afternoon if somebody's in there, but a lot of times I can't be there. But Deb is in there and Mona is in there, and they will help you.
Well, I can't help her free motion.
Well, Deb can.
I can distract.
I still am practicing.
Well, you can practice with a friend.
I've been watching that quilting nerd, and she makes it look so easy.
That's because she practiced. I don't know. All right, those are ready to go tomorrow.
Mona, do you have your link for your Discord handy?
I can grab it real quick if I can find. Oh, yeah, it's right.
Nancy ended up fracturing her wrist from that fall she had. She finally went to the doctor and let him x-ray it, and it's busted.
Did you all see Annette? She came up on the Sunday, and that poor thing.
She looks, well, I hate to say horrible, but when you look at her, it makes you hurt.
Yeah, I mean, she's got
pins all down her arm here, and she can't move her shoulder.
Yeah.
Nancy, she got tackled. She was taking pictures at the football game, and she got tackled on the sideline.
Oh, I got to move back so you can't see my bangs. Chocolate.
Yeah, and she came up on the live for just a few minutes to show us. And Nancy, I'm really sorry. Yeah, it's just it was just really bad. But ladies in chat.
Yeah, because I got to get ready to go soon.
Yeah, I need to go to bed. My husband's probably
got my sheets out of the dryer. I didn't even fold them. I just rolled them up in a ball and shoved them in a bag to go.
Katie just went into Mona's Discord. It says Katie Crafts has landed. So yeah, my little avatar thing is spinning around like a break dancer and going, sup?
Yeah, and
And if you look at the emojis in there, they're from the first block swap that we did.
oh yeah.
The first one, I used everybody's block as an emoji, but I can't remember who made what now, but they're all in there.
But yeah, the Discord channel is fun because we throw ideas at each other, we share pictures, and I like to see everybody's quilts and what everybody's making. And then I get jealous because somebody's making something. I get super jealous when they're all sewing and I'm working.
She does. I keep telling her she just has to retire.
I put pouty
Tell your
emojis.
boss that you cannot work under those conditions anymore. You have to be able to quilt.
Well, can't
I
you
gotta
sew?
I have to be able to buy my fabric too.
Goodbye, sewing off the bluff. I look forward to getting to know you.
She's sewing on the bluff, not off the bluff. Hi, Jessica. It's been fun. I have looked forward to seeing your vlogs, and I'm looking forward to seeing your finished product.
Yes.
I am going to say, and Deb mentioned it early, that the chances of me doing a nighttime live again is like slim to none. Slim to none. But we will be doing something on the weekends. So,
but we get up early.
Yeah.
Mona doesn't, but we do. We get up early.
Get up early. I'll get up at 8.
This one and me.
Does William go live tonight or Wednesday?
Yeah, not till 10 something though. 10:40, I think he goes live. Because he's usually on by the time I get to my uncle's house.
Yeah, 10:50 he usually goes on.
And by the time I get the couch out and make the bed and everything, then he's on.
Nancy, I really do. I get FOMO, you know. And then the worst thing about it is I want to sew on the weekends, but because I work all the time, I have to do errands on the weekend. And Mona and Deb are like, we're going to go in the sewing room for a little while.
Good night, Glenda. Zaza, I don't have subscriptions in my Discord. It's all free.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. It's just all the subscribers that sew on YouTube can go in there and hang out.
Jessica, we are starting a weekend live on the 16th of November. And it's going to be alternating channels, but it is the three of us. We don't know what we're doing yet. God, I know my first one is just going to be the one on the 16th, and it's already posted. It's just going to be a sew and chat and just kind of breaking the ice, getting a feel of what we're going to do, so you can just come in, lurk, listen, work on whatever you have. Nothing planned.
She really thinks she's
wasn't even live. Sorry, Zaza. I'm behind this. I'm behind the cat.
Sewing in the buff.
Well, I'd watch that chant. Well, it depends on who's in the buff. If somebody pretty good looking. That's where I draw the line. Oh my God. Can you imagine being oh man, yeah. I can imagine something going through the sewing machine. That's all I'm going to say. Conversation.
So yeah. Deb and I, and maybe Mona, if she's up to it, we never know because sometimes she's just too tired. You got your medicine today too, didn't you?
Yes, but I'm not taking it till tomorrow. I want to sleep.
Okay. So next week, Monday, will be our last nighttime live. And like I said, I will be showing this. Deb will be forever thankful that next week is the last week because she gets so tired too.
Yeah, because we're going to start going live at 4, right? 4 to 5:30.
Yeah.
Saturday.
And then you're supposed to have one after that, right?
Yeah, at 6, unless I decide to go live with you and not go live after.
Unless you're like me this last Saturday night, and I didn't even know what day it was, so I missed Mona's. I ended up in the chat, but I was in La La Land. I didn't know what day it was, nothing.
Me too, but I still went live.
Okay, I don't think I want to see a nude quilter. I don't think I would be ever able to use the quilt.
Hey, I watched one guy one night. He had a apron on, but he didn't have no shirt on, and that was bad enough.
Depends on the guy. There's some men that should wear a shirt, just like I always have a shirt on because I know it's like, I don't care if you're mowing your lawn, put on a shirt. If your boobs are bigger than mine, put on a shirt. All right, we went off the deep
Mona,
end.
Jamie wants to know what days.
Saturdays. Isn't that when we're going?
Saturday, yeah.
I didn't know what Jamie was talking about.
Saturdays at 4, but I think it starts the 16th.
16th at 4 o'clock Eastern time.
And I will also say that I say this on Sunday morning. Deb and I say this on Sunday morning, but we realize that Sunday mornings is very early for some people. Mona gets up and then she goes to sleep. She says, "Hey," and then she goes to sleep.
Mona sets her alarm.
I wake up, I put you on the little thing, and I set it over there, and I start watching, and then if there's
it could be Katie.
What happened? Then
I am going to put this offer out there. It's supposed to. We don't know how long it's going to go, but if there is anybody who is interested in going live, and you're scared to do it, we are here for you. You are welcome to come up and just kind of get your feet wet and get used to being on the camera. We will be here to support you 100%, unless you're naked, in which case we will remove you. We're not going to support you that much.
You gotta have an apron on and nothing can be poking out.
Yeah. So this is an offer for you. Of course, you have to be subscribed to one of our channels, because we don't want just anybody coming up on the live that we don't know. But
I would say all 3, but 6 went up.
I don't know why we had Deb doing this earlier.
I was trying to rub Mona's shoulders.
Yeah.
And then I was trying to point at you, and I couldn't figure out which hand. There it is.
So anyway, I'm going to end this, and
yes, I think
we love y'all. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Mona and Beth.
Sure.
Y'all have a good night, evening. Enjoy, and we will see you, I guess, Wednesday on Mona's. I'll see you in the chat somewhere. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.